whenever you are.
So there are a few major parts of the Oscoxxa that we have. The first thing we're going to want to do is break this into its smaller parts, and then we're going to look at all the details of those smaller parts. First, everything that you can see above my hands right now, this is called the ilium. The ilium is this entire area. Next, we're going to have the ischium, which is this area here on the back, from here to about there, going around the posterior side. And then we're going to have the pubis, which is this entire area coming to the end of the ischium there. On each of those parts, starting with the ilium, there's going to be several different pieces you have to know. The first is the iliac fossa, which is this indention you see here. The next is the auricular surface. You'll have the iliac crest going all the way along the top. The anterior, superior iliac spine. Anterior, inferior iliac spine. And then we'll have the pectineal line, which will be this line. It will be a line that goes through this area right here, where you're going to have muscle attachment. If I ask you about that on the practical, I will actually draw out the line on the bone with like a pencil or something like that.
And say, what's this?
Yeah, I'll be like, what is this line? I'm not just going to be like, what is something in this random area?
Yeah.
So that won't be a problem. Talking about the, and then we also have the greater sciatic notch, which is this area right here. Moving down the bone, you have your ischial tuberosity, which is on the very bottom of the ischium. You also are going to have your ischial ramus, which is the part that connects the ischium to the pubis. So it's this little tiny area right here. That's pretty much it for the ischium. Moving along to the side, we have the inferior pubic ramus, which connects it from the edge of the ischium to the pubis.
So you'd like show a little area and then another little area?
Exactly.
Okay.
Or I would draw it out on, or I would show you like a picture on APRs, or not APR, like one of the slides and something like that.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have our pubic symphysis, which is this area right here where our two pubic bones are going to come together.
Yeah.
Above that, you're going to have your superior pubic ramus. On the back side, flipping it over, we have a couple other parts. We have the acetabulum, which is where the...
the telephone thing.
Yeah, you make an acetabulum out of yourself.
Yeah.
This is where your femur is going to come in and attach. We also have a few different lines you'll need to know about. If you put this up against your body, you'll realize on the back side, you have an anterior side, a posterior side, and an inferior side, right? Well, your lines that are on this area are going to be right there. On the anterior side, you're going to have your anterior gluteal line. On the posterior side, you'll have the posterior gluteal line. And on the inferior side, you'll have the inferior gluteal line.
Okay.
And I think that's about it for the Oscoxxa.
Wow.